'cause all of the stars have faded away. Just try not to worry, you'll see them someday. Take what you need and be on your way, and stop crying your heart out.
Alright mate, got to polish the lens. Hang on, just dry your eyes.
I'm not really in. I don't really feel like it today, Trev. To be honest with you,
Got a soldier on, mate.
I've almost lost the will to drink beer, mate.
Really?
Yeah, I have. It's that bad, and that is bad. I tell you.
Well, fair enough.
I tell you. Hey, are we on?
Are we on?
Are we on? Hello, everyone, and welcome to this World Cup edition of Beer Sweden TV. I've got a bit of the ump, Trev. To be honest with you. I'm not happy. It hasn't really gone according to plan, has it? And you can't start telling me all that stuff about, you know, it being an illusion or anything. It's serious now. We've lost. Well, we haven't won. Should we put it that way?
May I just interject?
Yeah,
May I?
Go on.
May I?
Go on.
I don't usually do this because it's your show.
Yeah.
But maybe a lot of people don't know. I don't just film. I do all the post-production and stuff, don't I? Editing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I can put in what I like here. So if I was to say it was a disgrace,
Yeah.
I can put some beeps in there, can't I?
You can, and you should. But you're right. I can't defend what's happened. All we can do is do what the English do best, and that is, well, it's obviously not play football. That is move on, stiff upper lip, and all of that, and hope that tonight, when England play Slovenia, which we're going to win, aren't we, Trev? Huh?
Yeah.
Come on,
Course.
we're going to win.
Of course.
Slovenia. Then it'll all be chippy chirpy and everything will be back on track and we'll be on our way to the World Cup, okay? Final, right? So, we've chosen two beers, like we have in the past, we've chosen two beers to represent both countries. Obviously Slovenia was a bit of a tough call, there is no Slovenian beer in the Systembolaget, so Trev's actually gone out on his bicycle down to the local Systembolaget and bought a beer to represent Slovenia. And we've also got a beer from England. So Trev, can I ask you please to bring the two beers out, put them on the table, thank you. Right.
Will that be also?
That's it, that's fine, thank you very much. Okay, here's how it's going to go down. Just like before, we're going to mark each beer, give them a goal on four things, Trevor. First of all is appearance, secondly smell, thirdly taste, and fourthly drinkability. Got that?
Yeah.
Okay, so a bit depressed, Trev, not really working for me. Going to carry on anyway. So the first beer is obviously from England. Looks a little bit weak, a little bit unimpressive, that one, but anyway, we'll come back to that one. The second one, and the reasoning behind it, is this very attractive can of Stark Earl from Carlsberg. Did I pronounce that incorrectly, Trev?
That wasn't why I was shaking my head.
Oh, I see, right.
I was shaking my head at the destitution.
At the destitution of it all. Millennium Stark Earl, in fact, 5.1% from our good friends at Carlsberg, I believe. So let's just pop this open, and the reason we chose it was because in the recent Eurovision Song Contest, Slovenia, along with Sweden, were two of the countries that didn't actually make it to the final. Okay, is that?
Queen's gone again. She's had enough too.
Queen's gone. She's fed up. Everyone's fed up. Right, let's just uncork this little. Oh, oh shit.
Gun smoke.
Okay, you did that on purpose, didn't you, Trev?
Well, sugar.
Okay, we'll pour this up. And hopefully we're going to get a beautiful... Oh, the other reason we chose this beer is because apparently 95% of all beer sold in Slovenia is basically European pale lager. Yeah, so same sort of stuff. Okay, let's go straight into this. Kick off. Gonna have to wash my hands after this, Trev. First of all, appearance. Well, I'm going to go with England first. I have to say, despite the hype, it's leaving me a little bit sort of uninspired. There's not a lot to it, to be honest with you. Not really living up to expectations, I think it's fair to say. On the other hand, Stark Earl, well, I mean, you know, it's there, frothy head, a little bit bleached, slightly industrial, chemistry, that sort of stuff. But it is yellow. And a lot of beer is yellow. So I'm going to have to actually go against the tide and say Slovenia take an early lead, Trev. Okay, so smell. Let's have a little smell. Alright, smell-wise. The beer from England, there's not a lot there, Trev. I'm having to dig a bit deep. But quite frankly, yet again, a disappointing performance. Let's go to the Slovenia, keep mixing those up, Slovenian beer. Oh, and I'm getting some very definite wet grass, sort of light nuts and sweet corn. Beautiful stuff, with a little tinge of iron filings. So I'm definitely going, this is a shock. I'm going 2-0 to Slovenia, Trev. 2-0 to Slovenia. Taste. Give it a whirl, but not too much. Mm. Wow. They just
smooth.
It's very smooth, but quite honest with you, it just hasn't turned up for the ball game, Trev. Hasn't turned up at all. Very, very light notes of nothing. Not a lot of hops, I have to say, in this at all. Disappointing yet again. I was expecting so much more. Now let's go to the starter curl. Wow. For some reason I start thinking about visits to the dentist. It's got quite an aggressive sort of malty, cheap cereal sort of vibe to it. Again, I think it's got about the same sort of hop level as the English beer, to be quite honest with you. But there is at least a little tickle of I think there's some sort of toffee sweet sort of alcohol notes to it. So Trev, I don't know what to say. You know I'm an English man through and through, but quite frankly, Slovenia are running away with this one. It's 3-0. It's 3-0 to Slovenia. Finally, drinkability. Well, you do have to say this is actually quite drinkable. It does go down very well. Bit like David James. The Slovenia beer is, on the other hand, a little bit sort of sticks in the throat a little bit, sort of a little bit like trying to drink pineapple for me. So I'm going to have to say that, in the dying minutes of the game, England have actually pulled one back, Trev. It's 3-1. Slovenia win though.
Not enough though, is it?
It's not enough. Do you know what I'm kind of hoping though?
Go on.
I'm kind of hoping that if we actually call the game the other way round, then actually England will go on and win.
Could be true. Could be us that's jinxing it.
Exactly. Could be us. Could be Beer Sweden. But I think I'm going to spice things up a bit, Trev.
Go on.
I've had this idea. I am so confident that England are going to win this one that I've actually decided that if we should lose, for any reason whatsoever, and I mean lose, not draw, that doesn't count, lose, then I'm going to allow you to bring your hair clippers the next time we film Beer Sweden TV and shave my head so I look just like John Terry.
Shave your barnet off.
Shave my head. What do you think?
I'm up for that, absolutely.
Okay, we'll spice it up. And that is, as is my word, you've all seen that here, so the next time, there's a lot riding on this game now, just to give it a little bit of extra sort of, you know, extra excitement.
Pray for us.
So anyway, a shocking result in the World Cup here. Slovenia have done it, in beer of course. Please pray, do whatever you need to do to make sure that England get through. And here's hoping they do. Good luck, boys, in a few hours. Good luck to you. I'll say to you now, cheers and, actually yeah, cheers and beers.
It's coming, football's coming.